Ali, I opened Instagram for 5 minutes, and 45 minutes later, I was questioning my life choices, my skin, my bank balance, pretty much everything about my life. And bro, कैपाडोशिया के हॉट एयर बलून का प्लान अभी तक पेंडिंग क्यों है?
So you forgot the part where this 21-year-old became a millionaire
Hmm.
and हमारे तो घर का एसी भी ठीक नहीं करने को यार, right?
वेलकम टू अब नेक्स्ट क्या, जहां हम बात करेंगे लाइफ ट्विस्ट्स की, impossible expectations and moments that really confuse our life a lot. We're going to unpack everything one at a time.
I'm Ali Balakamwala.
And my name is Mariam Ahmed. और आज का एपिसोड जो है वो उन सब के लिए है जो इंस्टाग्राम पे कभी किसी की डेस्टिनेशन वेडिंग इन मालदीव्स, और समटाइम्स व्हेन यू वॉच somebody getting an award, ये सब देख के ये सोचते हैं कि बस मेरी जिंदगी तो फ्लॉप हो गई भाई.
Right. So we're talking about the comparison trap, the pressure to measure up, to match timelines, to prove your worth, and often to people who are not even watching, Mariam.
Exactly. So, social media, family, friends, everybody has set the bar, and उसको देख के लगता है कि सब कुछ जो चल रहा है, लेकिन पीस का तो कुछ नहीं पता जिंदगी में.
Right. So आज जो है हम उन चीज़ों के बारे में बात करेंगे जो हमें सबको पता है. And that's what up next क्या is, right? हम उन्हीं चीज़ों के बारे में बात कर रहे हैं which affect us.
Absolutely.
So before we start, hit the subscribe button, like the video, and decide who you want to share with after you finish watching.
True that. And with that, Ali, ईद एक स्टोरी याद आई कि ईद पे when you have all the family members and extended family and everybody's there, and then they're showing all their Eid dresses, and people are talking about their foreign trips, and girls and guys and everybody's flaunting this and that, whether it's future plans or something that they have done. मुझे ये फील हो रहा था कि oh boy, I'm such an underachiever. I've got nothing to brag about or to be happy about or to even flaunt. And मेरी तो अपनी फुल टाइम जॉब भी नहीं है. आई एम इनटू बिजनेस, बट सोचने में क्या है?
Right, I feel you. Because everyone seems to be hitting life milestones. Um, people are buying new cars. People are, going on vacations, and there are some people who've written a book, given a TED talk, become a CEO, right? And for some of us, it's just trying to survive.
Yeah.
है ना? कंपैरिजन बहुत जल्दी क्विकली क्रीप इन हो जाता है. यू डोंट इवन रियलाइज वो नीचे से ना आपको चिप कर रहा होता है. इट्स ईटिंग अवे, लाइक दीमक लग जाता है ना.
True. It's like you're comparing the highlight of your life with the reel of somebody else.
राइट. इट्स कॉल्ड सोशल कंपैरिजन bias,
Hmm.
right? your brain starts your brain starts rating your worth
Hmm.
based on what others seem to be doing, what they are achieving. You lower your self esteem, you create the anxiety, and you don't even realize it until you're like, क्या हो रहा है मुझे?
Hmm.
Right?
ये कितनी जल्दी होता है वैसे नॉर्मली? कितने सालों की या कितने ऐसे की कंपैरिजन के बाद ये होता है कि व्हाट एम आई डूइंग विद माय लाइफ?
Well, it depends on the person, right? And then it builds up on an existing insecurity.
Hmm.
कि भाई अगर कुछ ऑलरेडी चल रहा है कि आई एम नॉट गुड इनफ, राइट? बचपन में अम्मा अब्बा, टीचर्स, ये वो, कहीं ना कहीं से आपको वो प्रोग्रामिंग फीड हो गई, तो फिर वो इंटेंसिफाई हो जाता है। देखो, वो सही कह रहे थे,
Hmm.
मैं तो कुछ भी नहीं हूँ। एंड व्हेन वी टॉक टू क्लाइंट्स, मरियम, sometimes as a coach you have to help them realize their potential, right?
True.
Because even though they have achieved so much in life, kabhi kabar you have to ask them, to look, instead of asking what is wrong with me, ask what is right with me,
Hmm.
है ना? And that allows you to shift focus, to
True.
create a different, to completely change the level ना, मतलब आपका बिल्कुल माइंडसेट चेंज हो जाता है कि भाई क्या क्या चीज़ें मैंने की हैं, फॉरगेट, ठीक है यार, यू डोंट हैव, एवरीबॉडी हैज देयर टाइमलाइंस, राइट?
Hmm.
जो स्कूल का लूजर था ना, वो आज सीईओ बना हुआ है, राइट?
Exactly. Yeah.
और जो स्कूल का टॉपर था ना, वो कहीं जॉब कर रहा है,
Hmm.
राइट? छोटा मोटा। तो दैट्स नॉट वो टाइमलाइंस है। हो सकता है कि कल वो बड़ा हो जाए, ये छोटा हो जाए, आगे हो जाए, वो पीछे हो जाए। डोंट लुक एट दोज टाइमलाइंस, डोंट लुक एट योर टाइमलाइन, look at what you have achieved.
Right. और फिर से आप सबकी जर्नी भी अलग है. So God knows what they've been through, what you're going through. Nobody knows. So on that note, Ali, let's do some garam garam reality bites. ठीक है?
Okay,
कुछ myths हैं, उनको let's bust them today. Shall we?
chale.
All right. So here's my first myth. She's successful, so she must be happy.
Well, that is the truth. No, it's not. Right? Obviously, it's a myth, so it's not the truth. अच्छा, because success doesn't equal peace, right? There's so many people who've hit the dream, they still feel empty.
Hmm. That's so
So,
true.
no, I'll give you one.
Sure.
If I just work harder, I'll catch up.
Ah, haven't we all heard that one? The truth is that life isn't a race. It's not linear, and everybody is running a marathon on a very different terrain.
Right. अपनी रेस खुद भाग यार.
Mhm. Another one for you, Ali. It's harmless to scroll and just see. Haven't we all been there?
So, doom scrolling,
Yeah,
right,
yeah.
as it's called, increasingly has been like, it's now a buzzword, ना, doom scrolling. मतलब हम भी clients को बोलते हैं, तुम doom scroll, हाँ, doom scroll, right? So it ruins your dopamine. It, dopamine is like the pleasure-seeking chemical that you have. It distorts your focus. It slowly starts to shape your expectations.
True.
I just told my client this morning कि देखो, डोपामिन भी अच्छे किस्म का होता है, बुरे किस्म का होता है. जस्ट लाइक यू ईटिंग हाई पावर्ड प्रोटीन एंड व्हाट नॉट, एंड यू लाइक कटिंग आउट द जंक कार्ब्स. Cut out the junk dopamine in your life, right?
True.
So cut out the junk dopamine in your life and ask yourself, what am I feeding my mind?
Absolutely. Or constant comparison जो है ना, it activates certain parts of the brain that deal with fear and judgment. So over time, you start feeling more inadequate and disconnected from yourself. So let's not do that. Let's make some good changes in our lives.
Right. So unfollow people who trigger your insecurities, not because they're wrong,
Hmm.
but because your peace matters most.
So true. So true. And every time you compare, ask yourself this: do I want their life or just their filters?
Right. Because there's a concept in Islam, it's called qanaat, right?
Mm,
And it's a very it's a very important concept. It means to feel accepted, not to feel accepted, but to accept what is around you and to feel happy, pleased, satisfied with everything that Allah has given you, right? देखो, तुम्हारा रिस्क लिखा हुआ है ना, तो then, you know why are you, when you're not satisfied with what you have, you're in a way saying that, Allah has not given me what I deserve.
mm.
एंड कुरान में आता है ना, लाइन शकर तुम लजीद अन्नकुम, राइट? दैट आयत इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. इट मीन्स अगर तुम शुक्र अदा करोगे तो मैं बढ़ा दूंगा. इट डजंट से मैं और दूंगा, राइट? मीन्स मैं बढ़ा दूंगा, विच बेसिकली मीन्स कि जिस चीज का शुक्र अदा करोगे अल्लाह उसको बढ़ा के देगा, राइट?
So
एंड
beautiful.
when you're at peace with what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given you, शुक्रगुजारी आएगी. शुक्रगुजारी आएगी तो आप फिर यू नो देन यू प्लीजिंग योर लॉर्ड, राइट?
Yeah.
तो वो और देगा ना.
और हम तो वैसे भी जब ग्रैटिट्यूड की प्रैक्टिस लोग अपने क्लाइंट्स को देते हैं तो द होल पर्पस ऑफ प्रैक्टिसिंग ग्रैटिट्यूड इज दैट इट रीवायर्स योर ब्रेन. एंड सो अगर आप ये कर रहे हैं और शुक्रगुजारी कर रहे हैं अल्लाह की, तो इमेजिन व्हाट गुड विल फॉलो.
Right.
So basically the brain believes what you feed it, and if you feed it with good things, then that grow your confidence rather than shrinking it, because that happens when you're constantly feeding it with negative thoughts or ungrateful thoughts.
Right. अच्छा, एक क्वेश्चन है तुम्हारे लिए मरियम.
Sure.
किसी ने पूछा कि आई फील लाइक आई एम फॉलोइंग बिहाइंड इन लाइफ. सबकी शादियां हो रही हैं, प्रमोशंस हो रही हैं, सेटल हो रहे हैं, बच्चे हो रहे हैं, मैं स्टक हूँ, राइट? व्हाट शुड आई डू? इसको डील किस तरह करना पड़ेगा?
I can relate to that 100% because, you know, we're coaches today, but we've been through most of the things that we get asked often. I'll start off by saying this. सबसे पहले तो pause and breathe. You are not behind. You're on your own path, your own journey. And ये जो जिंदगी का जो रोड मैप है ना हमारा, ये कोई ऐसा नहीं है कि one size fits all. So you're unique, your experiences are unique, everything is, you know, what is happening with you is your own journey. So embrace it and you will get where you want to be.
Exactly. Redefine what your progress looks like. ठीक है? If you're learning, you're growing, you're healing,
Yeah.
Or sometimes you're just holding it together, right? अगर तुम मूव कर रहे हो, you're not stuck.
True. और आपकी जो ब्रेन है ना, उसको कोई ड्रामेटिक अचीवमेंट की जरूरत नहीं है for it to feel better. You actually need it needs a sense of small progress. And what you need to do is that you need to zoom into your wins. Celebrate your small wins, whatever they are. Celebrate them, no matter how small you think they are and how insignificant you think they are. And that will, trust me, that will change everything for you.
और सबसे इम्पोर्टेंट, किसी और के रूलर से अपनी जिंदगी मेजर ना करो.
That is so important. We mostly do that.
अच्छा, let's, बातें तो अच्छी होती हैं. Practical beats everything, right?
Yeah.
So what can we do?
Okay, सबसे पहले ना एक चीज जो हमारी जिंदगियों का ऐसा हिस्सा बन चुकी है, जिससे हम सब इतना जुड़ चुके हैं कि हम खाना खा रहे हो, हम दोस्तों में बैठे हो, हम कुछ भी कर रहे हो, हम अपने फ़ोन पे लगे होते हैं, and we are basically on social media. So the first thing you need to do is that you need to curate your social media. Unfollow people that are not good for you and follow the ones that inspire growth, not guilt.
Right. Practice daily gratitude.
Yeah.
आपने कहा ना कि it rewires the brain. So write down 3 things that you're grateful for, even if one of them is कि आज चाय बड़ी सेट थी यार.
वैसे थी तो सही. बिस्किट भी मजे के थे. Next thing you can do is you can set personal goals. लेकिन जब आप ये goals set करें, तो make sure that they don't have anything to do with anyone else's timeline. This is your journey.
Go on a detox, right? You won't miss much. Trust me.
Also try this. Next time that you feel that, this whole comparison trap is creeping into your life, pause and name 3 things that you have done this week. Anything that you're proud of. Small, big, doesn't really matter. Whatever you have done, 3 wins, anything that you're proud of. And what it's going to do is that it's going to rewire your brain to focus from lack of anything to appreciation for everything that you have.
Right. What you focus on grows.
True. I focused on biscuits earlier.
अच्छा चलो, इस वीक अब next challenge.
This week, take 5 minutes to journal one area where you have been comparing yourself lately. Then write a counter affirmation. I am growing at my own pace, and that's enough.
Affirmation is anything that you tell yourself repeatedly and it grows on you, right? Bonus points, put it on a wall, on your mirror, on your fridge, जहां पे भी तुम्हें ना रिमाइंडर मिलता रहे,
Hmm.
right?
Yeah. I actually normally used to tell my clients क्योंकि अक्सर वो तो भूल जाते हैं ना, तो I said like you get those sticky notes.
Yeah.
तो वो लेके ना wherever अगर if you're at your workstation, put your sticky notes up there so that you're constantly seeing this, and every time you see it, say it to yourself, say it out loud. बाथरूम में मिरर पे लगा देते थे या बेड साइड पे लगा देते थे, जहाँ पे नजर पड़ जाए ना, and every time they saw it they would read it, and guess what happened? Turned
Right.
into their belief.
And then tag us on your stories, on your comments with hashtag #UpNextChallenge and tag us #UpNextKia and let us know that you've taken this challenge.
Absolutely.
So, wrapping things up, Mariam, final takeaway, right?
Hmm.
जब हम comparisons को छोड़ देते हैं, we keep a space for compassion.
Yeah.
अपने लिए भी, दूसरों के लिए भी.
True. And when we embrace kana, तो इसका मतलब ये होता है कि we are content and thankful for what we have, and we're not chasing that things that we don't have. So run after peace and contentment, and not run away from peace and contentment.
Right, because remember, your brain is wired for survival, so you can train it, right?
Mhm.
Seek peace
Yeah.
instead of pressure.
Absolutely. Oh, those are wise words. I'm gonna write those down. And next time that you feel that you're not enough, ask yourself, according to who? I'm not enough according to who? Who's this? What's this measure that you're using to tell yourself or to feel that you're not good enough?
Right. So thank you for joining us today. Keep subscribing, keep sharing, keep liking, keep commenting, and keep asking. Up
Up
next,
next,
kya?
yeah.
Assalamu alaikum.